Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I am Jaimie C's here to bring you your reading for this week. So whenever this comes to you, that means a week from now. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get our little bit of sage burning and cleanse everything. I want to thank you all for your likes, subscribes, shares, comments, and donations. Feel free to donate below. There's a link for PayPal if you want to help support the channel and get me here to you more often and try to get me working solely on YouTube to bring you other videos as well as tarot, because I've got a lot of things planning up. Also, if you want to get in on, if you want a free reading, get in on it by hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube will notify you when I go live for free readings. That's the only way that they'll do it, because that's how YouTube works. So, how are my Cappies today? I'm so happy to have you around, your hardworking Cappies. So what have you guys been up to? What are your projects right now? What are you into? What kind of things are you looking for answers for? So let's see. We're starting out with the surrender cards this week. So if there's any things that are holding you back, there might be some kind of, intuition on what you might need to surrender to be able to let that go and move forward with whatever is going on right now. Something may be blocking you or holding you back. Universe, what do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Oh, boy. All right, we got surrender negative thinking, and I think it was in reverse. So maybe sometimes these things are coming up lately that cause you to think a lot of negative thoughts, but it's something we need to flip around and try to reprogram in our mind, because if we go down that rabbit hole, we're going to be in not a happy place. So have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive actions. There you go. But just like I said, we need to, it's hard to do, but once you actually get into this and you start doing this regularly, when a negative thought comes up, bam, eventually it'll become natural to you. Like the changing of the fall, right? Leaves fall off every year. It's actually this time of year right now here in Canada. So when the leaves fall, we pick up and we grow anew in the spring, but we can make that faster. We don't have to wait all year to change these thoughts. That would be a lot of time to be spending in negative energy, and that would be very disruptive to our lives. So learning to find ways to do this and flip things would be great. I want to make sure. Yeah, I did. For some reason, I feel like a little extra sage. Here we go. Let's just clear some extra negative things. So sometimes you can do it with a little bit of cleansing, just like that. Just having that motion, that interaction, that little bit of a ritual kind of thing is taking your thought patterns to, ooh, I'm cleaning this energy and I'm coming to a new space. So yeah, I'm gonna just take it and light it. I light it off a candle because it's easier, and wave it around yourself. And even the smell of it. I know certain smells make me feel uplifted. So even something that can trigger a sensation of joy in your mind, something, bam, that quick can change your whole outlook. So try to find something that totally switches you and makes you happy really fast, and you can come out of that so much quicker than you would have normally. Because when we go into that black, deep abyss of a black hole of negativity, we can set ourselves back a lot. So what do we have in the tarot for you today to further get into this? Universe, what do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Universe, what do we have for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Universe, what we got, Universe? Ah, here we go. We're getting a couple. Oh, we got quite a few there. Okay, that's not bad. Sure. Looks like with the Eight of Pentacles, you might have a lot of choices, a lot of things to pick from, but it's in reverse. So maybe Pentacles represent abundance. You've been working very hard, but maybe it looks like it's not paying off right now. When you're putting a lot of work into something and the results don't come as quickly as you hope, you can get into these negative thoughts. So whatever abundance you're working towards, whether it's love, relationships, or career, like, Capricorn, you're known to be very hard workers. So when something doesn't show results, it could possibly get to you more than it would other people, because you really put your heart into these things when you're working on something, whether it's relationships, careers, or anything of that sort, something that you're passionate about, something that you want to move forward, right? So when you have these issues, it's like it can probably get to you a little bit more than others. Just be easy on yourself. Sometimes little things take time, or sometimes there's little miscommunications, or sometimes technology can like set you back. I had this one friend who they thought that something was doing good and they promoted it. They had a post and they promoted it. And what happened, like they didn't get results. They didn't see like who was clicking or who was seeing, and they didn't see it in the promotional details, like the analytical part. But what had happened was there was like a mishap with the app and with the programming, so that it didn't actually get to the public. It didn't get promoted. It kind of got sent back to them, and then the next day after it got promoted and it went out to the world, and then they saw the results, and it was even better than when they had done the first one. And that's what they were comparing it to. Oh, it did worse than the one before, but it didn't. It did even better. It's just that there was like a technical difficulty, a technological problem that caused it to show later. So sometimes we just need to step back, take a breath, reassess, and see if that's an actual issue, or maybe there's something you can tweak it a little tiny bit and it'll make that much better and it will get the results that you want. But like instead of thinking that way, like sometimes we'll get into a space where, oh, this is so miserable, why am I doing this? Like it'll make you doubt yourself and cause things internally that are, you know, deafening to some of us and disable some of us into a place where we can't move, or we're not happy, or we just go into that abyss. But if we step back, take a look, breathe, reassess the situation, and maybe put a new spin on it, it could go up and up and up. It could be something as small as that, right? When we tweak something or get a different outlook on it or try something new, then we can put our effort towards solving an issue or making it better or improving on it, and then coming forward to where it needs to be. Or you can even ask a little bit of outside opinions. Maybe there's something that you think you're not seeing. Just ask and see if there's something else that somebody might see that can give you that idea that will help you move forward, right? Because when you do this and you stay in that negative space and you keep on trying to force it, the world won't turn. But if you let go and let be, sometimes the flow of the universe will just kind of turn it into a better place where you will get to here, where you can see things bigger than they are right now. Here you are looking into the water and you can see yourself as this big reflection that other people can't see, right? And your feelings and your mood and things will, like some things might bewitch you and make you feel like that way. But if we own it and we take our time, we can see the love in it. We can see the love that we put into it, and we can also see the love coming back from it. So when we take a step back and we can return it and we shine our true lights to where we are, like this fire burning, this passionate loveness of it, we can show our love to it and the love will come to us in again, right? If this is a relationship, maybe there's a new one coming in. Maybe just needs to be a little bit of a time and a step back right now to reassess the situation. There could be a lot of feelings involved and you put a lot of work into it and then it wasn't moving forward at the pace you had hoped. But some people also, if this is a relationship situation, some people need more time than others to like come to the same conclusions you do or the same feelings, because some of us have various things that we're battling from our past and our, the baggage that we carry with us and the things that we don't let go, that we need time and a little extra love sometimes so that we can know that it's safe to move forward, right? And when we do get that feeling, when we know that it's safe to move forward, the world is ours. We can throw our hats to the wind and we can like enjoy the beauty and the peace of all around us. She's at a beach house. Her cat and everything, her picnic is there. Her foot's in the water. She's sitting on the sand, toes in the sand and the water, enjoying all the beautiful of things of nature and all the things that will come to us when we are in our heart space and we are in that loving space, not doubting ourselves. Because when we're there, that's when we shine. And that's when the world is so attracted to us because our energy is just glowing. And it's in a place where everybody wants to be. So it actually draws that energy to you so that you can grow and into even more. Let's see what else is here. That's a pretty good spread right now, to be honest. Let's shake it up. Let's go to the 9 deals and see if anything else comes up. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Are there any more messages? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa. 8, 9. So here's the deal. If we stay in this energy, if we totally take this and we take time to like assess it and reassess it and know that it's not like us going down the rabbit hole, then we will get to the world. Your other option is to stay where you're to. And when you stay where you're to, you will not like feel the love, and you will not feel the love for yourself and the love for others. You will turn around upside down. The King of Cups is all about love, and he's like doubtful, and he's not totally, he's like using everything he has, his cup and his eye monocle, whatever you want to call that thing, telescope. So to see everything, but he's not seeing it because it's upside down. You may not see this love right away. You may not see this coming right away, and it may leave you heartbroken. But if you surrender that negative thinking and you just take in all the beautiful things around you and believe that you are the big cat, when you look in that mirror, you are the big cat. You are bigger than you even can imagine yourself. And when you shine, you will have that loving feeling and you will have the world. But staying in the other place, this is your other option. You can be brokenhearted and focus on all the negativity and all the things that have happened to you in the past, and that will drag you down. So here's your choice. Your big dreams, your big love, all the things you ever wanted, or down here. So there's your choice between the two of them. This is the negative thinking. This is positive thinking and working on solutions versus focusing on problems. All right, so let's get into the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards and see what final messages we can haul out for you. Right? Everybody wants to have those things, but we all have these setbacks. We all have these things that actually, another thing, like when we're at our brightest things, at our brightest times and things are going really well, something, either some kind of energy, like the ego, what I consider the ego is something that protects you and keeps you safe and makes sure you're not going somewhere that will hurt you. But also, the ego is afraid of things changing. The ego is content where it's to, where it's safe and comfortable and warm and homey. And if it changes, it's fear that something will go out of whack and something will not go the way it's planned, and it might take you out of that comfort zone. But sometimes the best things are on the other side of fear. Like if you can overcome these fears, there are great things available to you, like putting yourself out there to have a new idea or a new dream, a new money-making skill, or a new relationship. Like you might be afraid of this new relationship. Just take, for instance, if it is a relationship, if you might be afraid of a new relationship because of past heartbreaks, right? Like this. And you might not move into something, but it could be like, it could seem like it's too good to be true. But if we focus on those negative things, they will come true instead of the positive things. Because when we focus on positive things, we attract positive energy, and then you can work together in a good space. But if you're always on guard and you're always like backlashing because they're not doing exactly what you think they should do, or everything's not working out the way you should do, then we'll go to that space where it's negative and it'll stay there. The ego kind of will take you to that place and put you in so much fear that you will stay exactly where you're to, instead of overcoming it and like enjoying something even better, because the ego doesn't know the result. It's going to try and keep you where it feels safe, and where that's what will hold you into the space where it feels safe. Even though it's negative, the ego feels safe there. So the ego will hold you there. Now, when you overcome these things and you know the difference between something protecting you and something like holding you back, that's when you'll find the balance. And that's a hard balance to find. The ego is there just in case like a bear shows up or something like that. And your ego will quickly snap you into like a fight or flight response, and it'll get you to run to save you, to get you to safety. But that ego can also like fear things, and it will cause you to fear things that are not necessarily needed to fear just because it's different. So what else do we have? What are the final messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? What does the universe have Look at the sun, moon, rising, Venus, and cross watchers today for this week. Universe. Oh, okay. What do we got? We have a theme, boundaries, right? So we have to set up boundaries between us and other people to make sure they're not the ones trying to keep us back. Sometimes that energy that you're doing something really good, someone might be fear, like their ego might get in there and be afraid that they're going to lose you, or they're going to um, not have you in their life so much, and they will try to say, well, what you're doing is not good, like why do you even think that'll work, or something like that, so that they'll keep you in the place that your energy, instead of you rising above and accomplishing more things in your life, then they'll hold you right where they're to, because they're afraid of losing you. But what they don't realize is that when you grow, they can grow too. So, and if they're not ready to grow, then once they see you growing and being happy and changing, either they'll elevate to the same place that you were and they'll want to do the same, or they'll stay where they're too. And sometimes we have to, you know, use that, set your boundaries and cut it out until they're ready, or unless you want to stay where you're too. So let's see what it says for ethane. Ethane, boundaries. Mm-hmm. Is this clear? Yeah, we go. All right, a theme, boundaries. Get to the point and draw the line. A theme shows us a warning sign. Attention claim, now cut those ties. Focus return, now you shall rise. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Your intentions have been rather hazy of late, nor are you giving the right signals about who and what you are. In fact, do you actually even know at this very moment? It's time to finally focus and get to the point. You cannot expect to be taken seriously if you have not set your boundaries. For by not doing so, you will find that others cross the line by taking advantage, not respecting either your space or you. Your natural energy is being drained, drawing your attention unnecessarily to others instead of what is really important. A theme offers to cut ties with those who are no longer serve your highest purpose. This doesn't necessarily mean that you will banish these people from your life, only that you won't be taking on their energetic demands, which are drawing you from your true purpose. Mentally ask the power of a theme to cut these cords in perfect love, in perfect trust, and your vitality and focus will return. Which is foresight. You are being diverted from your path. Focus on what is truly important. Honor your beliefs and yourself. Don't give in to the superficial demands of others. Set clear boundaries. You would benefit from energy healing. A theme revealed. The theme is used for the ritual purpose of casting a circle, cutting ties, directing energy, or to cut and reseal a door in a ritual circle. It is one of the four elemental magical tools used in traditional witchcraft. It represents the element of fire, and it is the masculine principle evoking the act of procreation in conjunction with the chalice. So it's like the male part and the female part. The theme is the male part, and the cups, the chalice, which is the cup, is the female part because it's more emotional. And this is like cutting ties. It's like swords versus cups, right? So you have to set your boundaries in order to move forward with this, right? Cutting those ties that are unnecessarily holding you back. But it's a very fine line that you have to distinguish for yourself, whether they're holding you back or their fear. Like maybe talk to this person. Swords also signify communication. And you have you do have swords. The only one that you have is in reverse, which is a 3 of swords. So maybe you're not communicating these hurts to a past relationship and stuff like that as well. And maybe that's why things are getting cut, or, things are hasty as well. So maybe communication might help you as well. And if those people are afraid of losing you, maybe you can help them by talking to them that you're not going to disappear. You just have to do these things to advance in your life. And they can either understand that or they can't. And then you'll know what you have to do. Right? So you can hold yourself back, or you can move forward to your dreams and goals and wishes and everything that you want. But that is a fine line that you must choose. So I leave you with that and your options. And I would love to see what it is you're working on. So if this resonated, you can let me know. If not, you can check your other signs in your birth chart. You can look up your birth chart down below with the 2 little things there. One is Astromatrix app, and the other one's like a website. I find the app really valuable because it will tell you descriptions for everything, and there's ways to signal through it, and then you'll find out a bunch of things about yourself and how to like balance some energies. It'll tell you actually how to do these things as well. This is why I really love it. and it's really great like basis to help you and others at the same time. So that's all I have for you guys today. I want to say thank you for all my likes, subscribes, shares, comments, donations. Feel free to donate below with the PayPal link to help this channel grow. Right? I want to send you off. Oh, also, if you want a free personal reading during the live that I do, hit the subscription button and a notification bell so YouTube will let you know, because that's how the algorithm works. And right now it's a great time because I'm actually able to keep up with the comments and get everybody in there. So I love you. I'd love for you to have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I want to leave you with peace, love, happiness, and namaste. Mwah. See you guys.